Good morning, YouTube family. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today I'm coming to you with a new series of videos. This is something I've been thinking about doing for a while now, and it's something that I wanted to do that way I could put out more content to share my thoughts with all of you amazing people. So what this new series is called AMA, Ask Me Anything. Over the last probably year or so, maybe actually 6 months or something along those lines, I have put out on Instagram, specifically Instagram stories, an AMA at least once or twice a week where I have people ask me as many questions as they want to. Now, what I've done is I've saved them all. In fact, you can see here, these are all AMA questions. There's, I don't know, probably 50 or more sticky notes here. All of those are AMA questions that people have asked me since probably beginning of the year, maybe even. And what I've done is I've gone through and I've actually distilled a list, an actual checklist in my notes on my computer with all of these questions. It took forever for me to go through and do it, but I wanted to have a catalog of all these questions so I can make videos where I could explain, in depth, all my ideas and thoughts behind certain questions. So with today's video, this is video number 1. This is AMA question number 1. I don't know how I'm going to set these up in the future, but potentially in the future I might ask, or I might tell the people's names or their Instagram IDs who ask questions, but for now I'm not going to do that. But today's question: how do you cope with the anxiety of where your next project is coming from? That is something that I can tell you every single freelancer struggles with. It's something that I struggle with all the time. In fact, right now I'm thinking, okay, I've got 3 projects on my plate. They're big, beefy projects, but what's coming after that? Like, what's going to be the next thing once these projects are complete? Am I going to have enough money in the bank, to cover basic expenses and things like that? Am I going to be okay come tax season? All these thoughts, come flooding in, and sometimes it can be very difficult. But the thing is that with anxiety, specifically that type of anxiety, the best thing to do is to put in more work. That same anxiety, just like with any other type of anxiety, should be used to fuel the flame, meaning fuel, your drive, your, chutzpah. In fact, actually, I have here the Hood Sisters Freelance Business and Stuff book. And using stuff like this, using like this book here, or using even this book here, are major ways that I combat that anxiety. Because what I do is I learn, I push myself, I increase my business knowledge. It's not just about, I'm an illustrator, I'm a designer, but I'm also a business person. And so sometimes you have to really dig deep. You have to use that anxiety as like a fire. Okay, I gotta get crap done. I'm trying not to cuss. Sometimes I do, I try not to. You have to get stuff done. You have to like really push yourself. Sometimes there are nights where I work, 12, 18 hours because I'm either in the mode of creating or I'm in the mode of business development. So the thing is that if you have that anxiety, just like right now I have that anxiety, and what I'm doing is I'm putting out more content. I'm going through and I'm contacting old contacts. I'm checking in with people. I'm seeing like what I can do to drum up more business. And the important thing is, and it's something that I need to listen to as well, is that when these types of things happen, when you have these situations where you might be like, where's the next project coming? Where is my next paycheck coming? Where is my next, $1,000 coming? Whatever it is, you have to use that and remember that in the back of your mind, so that every single time that you are like swamped with work, you're still doing business development items. For instance, I really love reading, the Snowball System book. I'm only probably less than a dozen or so pages in, but it's really interesting because it's opened my eyes. Oh my God, like there's times where I might be flooded with work. Like right now I've got 3 big projects on my plate. I don't have room for more, but I haven't been going in and doing like, contacting leads. I haven't been looking at leads. I haven't been producing more content to generate leads. And so it's a way for me to remember, okay, I need to sit down at least a few hours every week, and I need to do a little bit of business development where I contact people. I see like where I might be able to help people out. I create new things that I can use for passive income. And so by doing that, it helps out tremendously with that anxiety because it prevents future anxiety. And I know like this video, like this is just a complete like mind dump here. Like I'm basically just talking to you about all the things that I've thought about with this subject, and it's something that I always worried about. And I know like this was the first question I wrote into this notes because I knew that it was going to be a very powerful thing. It's something that everybody always worries about, especially if you're a full-time freelancer where you don't have a steady paycheck. It's very difficult, but the thing to remember is that you're not alone. We all have these same anxieties. We all struggle. We all have to pick ourselves up and keep moving forward. Like it's something that it's like, with anxiety, with this particular anxiety, there's a couple different ways you can go about it. Number one, you could just sit and mope all day. Oh my God, when is the next project coming? Oh my God, oh Jesus, I'm not gonna make rent this month. Oh my God, it's coming up to Christmas. I have to get presents. What's going on? Oh my God. How does that do you better? How does that help you by doing that, by being in that mindset, just moping and just thinking, oh my God, like where is my next, dollar coming from? Instead, the other way you can do is you're like, okay, I don't have a project right now. After these are done, I need to start ramping things up. I need to start putting stuff out on Instagram. I need to start pushing. I need to write a blog post. I need to record some YouTube videos. I need to start a podcast. I need to put out some sort of items I can just sell to just make some extra money for those Christmas presents. You get that fire in your belly and you keep on moving. But once you get those projects, you fall back into that same thing and you're like, oh crap, now I don't have that funnel coming anymore. So the third option is, okay, I know what I have to do. I have to do all those things. I have to put out new content. I have to contact old and new leads. I have to contact my network. But I also need to prioritize this on a regular basis. I need to put it on my calendar. I need to have a sticky note up on my computer. I need to make sure that I have something that continuously reminds me, okay, on Fridays, from noon to 4 p.m., I need to do business development. I need to figure out a solid strategy that I can do for the next following week to where I can make sure that funnel of leads is continuously coming in and coming in. Even if I don't take all the projects, I might take a couple of the projects. I might be able to fit in more stuff. I might be able to refer things to other people and then ask for a small finder's fee from those people and still have money funneling in. So you can see here, like there's 3 different ways that you can look at it. There's the good, which is what we just talked about. There's the, we'll say bad, which is that, frenzied, like, let's get crap done. And then there's the ugly, which is the moping. Oh my God, where's my money? There's so many different things, so many different ways that you can look at this. Even beyond that, I tried to link all that stuff up to the good, bad, and the ugly. In reality, it was the great, the good, and the ugly. But so I think that really covers this question. If you guys ever have any questions that you would like me to answer in these AMAs, please list them down below in the show notes. If you also have any ideas for videos that you'd like to see in the future, I've got a large list. In fact, I've got a composition notebook here just devoted to YouTube videos, trying to figure things out, trying to make sure that I can put out more and more content for all of you amazing people. But if you have any suggestions for videos, please let me know down in the show notes. If you have any thoughts on how to cope with this anxiety of where the next project is coming, definitely leave comments below as well. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking around for this 9-minute and however long second video. Hope you guys have a great day. Always remember to stay passionate, stay positive, and stay creative. Thank you, everybody. Bye.